Imagine facing a crucial business decision. You're armed with data and logical analysis, yet you also feel a deep spiritual pull guiding you. This tension between rationality and faith is common among Christian entrepreneurs. How do we navigate this interplay to unlock our full potential? Welcome to Fire of Innovation, where we explore the intersection of entrepreneurship, innovation, and faith. Rational decision-making relies on logic, data, and analysis. Proverbs 15:22 says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed." In business, we gather insights, assess risks, and predict outcomes. This rational approach is vital for minimizing risks and maximizing success. However, does this mean we should ignore our faith? Faith introduces a spiritual dimension to decision-making. Hebrews 11:1 defines faith as the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. For Christian entrepreneurs, faith can provide peace and clarity, especially when decisions are fraught with uncertainty. It's about trusting God's plan, even when it defies conventional logic. How do we balance this with rationality? Balancing faith and rationality is a dynamic process. Consider the story of Nehemiah, who, while rebuilding Jerusalem's walls, prayed for guidance and also strategically planned. This blend of prayer and planning shows how faith and rationality can coexist. We should use rational analysis to inform our decisions and faith to guide and affirm our choices. Let's look at Joseph and Mary. Joseph faced a profound challenge when he learned that Mary was pregnant. Rationality dictated one path, but an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, saying, "Do not fear to take Mary as your wife." Joseph chose faith over societal norms and logical reasoning. Later, divine guidance directed Joseph to flee to Egypt to protect Jesus, and again to return to Israel when it was safe. However, upon returning, Joseph heard that Archelaus was reigning in Judea, in place of his father Herod. He was afraid to go there, and being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee and settled in a town called Nazareth. These actions, driven by faith and guided by divine intervention, ensured the safety and fulfillment of God's plan. Entrepreneurs, like Joseph, often face decisions where they must pivot based on new information or unforeseen challenges. Just as Joseph trusted in divine guidance to navigate complex and changing circumstances, entrepreneurs can lean on their faith to steer their businesses through uncertainty and adapt to evolving situations, leading to outcomes beyond conventional understanding. Consider Joshua and the Battle of Jericho. God's strategic plan for taking over Jericho seemed illogical by military standards. Instead of a conventional attack, God instructed Joshua to have the Israelites march around the city once a day for 6 days, and 7 times on the 7th day, with priests blowing trumpets and the people shouting. Despite the unconventional approach, Joshua followed God's plan with faith, and the walls of Jericho fell, leading to a decisive victory. This story illustrates how faith in God's guidance can lead to success even when it defies human logic. Entrepreneurs, too, may face situations where unconventional strategies inspired by faith can lead to remarkable outcomes. Finding peace in God's guidance, especially when it defies human logic, is essential. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Consider the story of Abraham and Isaac. God asked Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac, a command that defied all human logic and parental instinct. Despite the emotional and logical challenges, Abraham obeyed God, trusting in his greater plan. At the last moment, God intervened and provided a ram to sacrifice instead, reaffirming his covenant with Abraham. This profound act of faith illustrates that, even when God's guidance seems incomprehensible, trusting him can lead to greater blessings and fulfillment of his promises. In entrepreneurship, there will be moments when decisions guided by faith may not yield immediate positive results or may seem illogical. However, trusting in God's overarching plan can bring peace and assurance that He will work everything for good. This trust helps entrepreneurs remain resilient and steadfast, knowing that both successes and setbacks are part of a divine plan that leads to ultimate good. As Christian entrepreneurs and innovators, let's challenge ourselves to harmonize faith and rationality in our decision-making. Proverbs 3:5-6 encourages us. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Now get out there and create ventures that are both faith-based and strategic. Thanks for joining us, Fire Innovators. If you found this message inspiring, remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights on integrating faith into entrepreneurship.